A beautiful shot of Cleveland, Ohio on a great night for football, a wonderful Midwestern evening. Cleveland Stadium, over 70,000 expected tonight as the Cleveland Browns take on the Miami Dolphins on Monday Night Football.
Marino coming off another excellent season. Last year, 3,970 yards, 25 TDs, 13 intercepts. Page and Higgs are the splitbacks behind Marino. Dolphins first down from their 37. Here's the handoff going to Higgs over the left side, back to his right, and he is horse-collared at the 39-yard line. Hammered by James Jones, the left inside tackle, number 96 in his second year out of northern Iowa.
What the Dolphins would like to achieve tonight is change of pace running. Higgs, who likes to run behind blockers and select where the hole is going to be, and then the slashing running of Bobby Humphrey out of the double wing.
You'll see how much they miss the great efforts of Mark Clayton tonight. Here's Marino back to throw. First pass, it is caught by Page at the 40, up to the 45-yard line, and that's going to be about a yard and a half shy of what they need for a first down. Third down and 2 yards to go from the Dolphins' 45. Split backfield. Here's Marino, give off to Higgs, outside to the left, cuts it back to his right. He's got a first down out to the 50-yard line. Second down and 6. Duper comes to the near side. Martin off to the far side. Page is a slot man, a blocker off of the right tackle. Here's the handoff to Higgs, goes into the middle and bounces his way down inside the 45 to about the 42-yard line before he is smeared at that point. Okay. Bobby Humphrey comes in along with Marino, and they go into the shotgun from the Browns' 42, third down and a long 2 from the 42-yard line. From the gun, Ulenik up over the football, the snap, Marino looks left, throws into the middle, it is caught for a first down at the 35-yard line. The man who was there was Robert Clark in the shotgun formation. Down for Miami at the Browns' 25-yard line. Marino looks over to the bench as Duper has come back into the ball game. He splits off to the far side, Martin to the near side. Page and Higgs are the I-backs from the 25. Marino back to throw, looks, he fires, corner of the end zone, touchdown, goes to Mark Duper. Right over the right cornerback, young Hilliard, Randy Hilliard out of northwestern Louisiana. That's where Duper went to school also. So Marino and Duper hook up for the first TD of the season.
Well, I guess they won't be speaking at the next reunion, but Duper made a nifty little inside move and then ran the fly down the far side. Browns not great. They have these young kids playing cornerback, not great coverage guys, and Marino set it up beautifully.
It's a 7-0 score in favor of the Dolphins as we have 8 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. A great drive engineered by Marino. We'll be back in a moment on the Miami Dolphins football. Down 3, T.J. Turner, 95. Chuck Klingbeil, 99 is the nose. Jeff Cross, 91 on the right side. The linebackers left to right. Marco Coleman, number 90. John Grimsley, 59. Offerdahl, 56. And Brian Cox, 51. There's a timeout. Cornerbacks for the Dolphins, Chris Green, 42, and J.B. Brown, 37. Free safety, Lewis Oliver, 25, and Lifford Hobley. Number 29 is the strong safety. We'll take a look at the defense now and see if it's improved any. Metcalf split off the far side. Jackson to the near side as Kosar goes to the gun. 3rd and 6 from the 37. Here's Metcalf in motion near side. Snap. Back he goes to throw. They're after him. He dumps a screen off. It is dropped by Leroy Horde. He started to run with it before he had his hands on the ball. At the 35, the screen was there, and he had running room, but he just plain dropped it. Dolphins are 3 for 3 in third down conversions, 3rd and 4 from the Miami 48-yard line. 2:48 to go in the first quarter. Dolphins lead 7-0. Marino shotgun takes the snap. Back he goes to throw. Throws deep, man open. This is going to go. Out of the 20, out of the 10, to the 5. And out of bounds at about the 7-yard line goes Robert Clark. Boy, they caught him from behind. Stevan Moore, the former Dolphin out of Ole Miss, really put on the afterburners, and he caught him from behind. It looked from here as if he had a wide open field when he caught the football. But Marino completes to Clark for how much? 45 yards. Hank Goldberg keeps our stats. Normally his penmanship is excellent. We have a 1st and goal at the 7.
I'll tell you what wasn't excellent was the blown coverage over there. They're really working Randy Hilliard. And that time when they went to the nickel and they bring these extra defensive backs in, somebody missed an assignment.
All right, with 2:14 to go in the quarter, Baxton and I. In motion goes Duper. Here's a give off. Higgs, he's got a touchdown. In over the right side behind Harry Galbraith, Ulenik, and pulling is Sims. The score 14-0 in favor of Miami. So it's a 14-0 halftime score in favor of the Dolphins. First down for the Browns from their 30-yard line, trying everything to get something going that will work for them. They set the formation, only the wingback is to the left of the fullback. Metcalf comes in motion to the near side of the field. Here's a handoff going to Vardell, a fullback. Trap play. Vardell runs over tacklers. He's in the open. It's up to Green to bring him down. And he does. He catches him and knocks him out of bounds down at the 35-yard line. Chris Green is the fellow who ran him out. And that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Browns from the Dolphins' 33. Miami leads 14-0. But this 3-back offense has tended to confuse them.
Yeah, and when they stay in that phase looking for that run, Kosar then spread the offense. Good ball.
Vardell and Metcalf are the split backs this time. Receivers to either side. Metcalf in motion. Kosar deep drop. Back he goes to throw. Metcalf wide open in the middle. Gets to the 20 down to the 15-yard line. Hansen will hold Stover, who has missed 4 out of his last 5 field goals. Will try a 28-yarder. Here's the snap. Sit down. The kick is on its way. And it is good. 70 yards and 8 plays. Good drive put together by Bernie, though. It's 14-3. 10.5 minutes to go in the 3rd period. 14-3. The Dolphins lead. This Browns defense has really stiffened up since the first 2 scores, since the 2nd score, which occurred at 8:45 of the 1st quarter. Bobby Humphrey is now in the ball game as a running back along with Page. Marino back to throw in the pocket. Gets away from the pressure, throws deep to the near side, got a man down there. It's caught out of bounds at the 23-yard line. So they have 3 downs to try to push it in from the 5-yard line, and they wind up losing yardage. Rob Burnett and David Brandon make the tackle. All credit where credit is due. The Browns put up some great stiff defense. But again, they're going to have to go for the field goal. It'll be a 23-yard attempt for Stoyanovich. Mitchell to hold. This is not an easy spot on the field to kick from. Here's the snap. Good snap. Set down. The kick is wobbled up there, and it's good. He didn't get it all, and he and Mitchell are having a few words about the hold, but it's good. So it's a 17-3 score in favor of the Dolphins, but they used the time. 2:27 left to go in the 3rd period. Out of the shotgun. 3rd down and 10 from the 20. Kosar, deep drop. Wants to throw it. Now he's going to run. Caught from behind and knocked down at the 28-yard line, short of the 1st down. Well, at the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is 17-3 Miami. This is something that has to keep disturbing Shula. The Dolphins managed to put together sustained drives early in ball games, and this is a pattern that has been prevalent over the last couple of years. And then they kind of bogged down. Of course, the other team's defensive adjustments have something to do with that. Stoyanovich, who already has 1 field goal at 23 yards, will try another one, this time of 32 yards. Kick is on its way, and it is good. So it's a 20-3 score in favor of Miami. With 11 minutes, 53 seconds left to play, Stoyanovich with a 32-yard field goal. This is the Miami Dolphins Football Network. We got Metcalf and James Brooks along with Vardell. We get back to that wishbone offense again. Metcalf goes in motion. Play fake by Kosar. Wants to go deep up the middle. There's a man down there. It's Jackson. He's got it. Badly beaten on the play. Lewis Oliver made the tackle, but the cornerback just gave up on the coverage. J.B. Brown, Lewis Oliver, and Kosar finally unloads right up the gut. So they showed him the 3-back offense and then went to the pass. 60 yards, 1st down at the Dolphins' 20. This is 4-down territory. They're going to have to go. It's 4th and goal from the 5.5-yard line. So, no kicker, as they will go for it. They're down by 17 points. There's 7:51 to play. Vardell is the only back in. They've got Holland and Jackson to the near side, Metcalf to the far side, and into the shotgun goes Kosar from the Dolphins' 5-yard line. Here's the snap. Back goes Bernie. Pumps once, pumps twice. Fires the end zone. Good for a touchdown. Chris Green got beat by Michael Jackson. Dolphins pass defense full of holes in that series. And the Browns get new life as they come up with their first touchdown of the season. 20-10 score. The Dolphins at one time led 14-0, 17-3, and 20-3, and now it's 20-10 as the pass defense fell completely apart on that particular series. With 7:46 to play. All right, let's see what the touchdown does for the Browns defense. The crowd is into it. The Dolphins have let him back in. Marino from the 20-yard line. One back in behind him is Higgs. Here's the snap. Give off to Higgy. Cuts it outside to the left. To his right. Gets across the 25. Out to the 29-yard line. Second down and a half yard to go for a first down from just shy of the Miami 30-yard line. Higgs remains in with Page as the blocker. There's a give off to Higgs. Sweep outside to the right. He breaks the tackle. Gets the first down. Up to about the 32. Fumbles the ball. It's picked up by the Browns. And they're going to run it in for a touchdown. That's number 58, David Brandon. How quickly things change. And the Browns are right back in this. 20-17 with 6:39 to go. And you don't think this is going to give this Brown team life? The Dolphins have got to suck it up and go after them and show what they're made of now. They had this ball game won and are letting it slip away. They'll go to the shotgun now. Third down and 5. They have to get it just across the 40-yard line. Here is Marino. Back to throw. He fires. Great. Now dropped. I was about to say a great catch by Bobby Humphrey, but he couldn't hold on to the ball. So Terry Taylor had the coverage. Humphrey just couldn't hold on to it. Marino laid it up there. And he had to look back over his shoulder, but he just couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, he was covered by Richard Brown, but that wasn't a factor. The ball was a little bit high, but it was in his hands. Humphrey dropped it.
Stoyanovich, who kicked the one time earlier tonight for 49 yards, to stand at the 21. Roby was hurt earlier in the ball game. Metcalf back as a single safety, so the Browns with 4:06 will get it back again. Here's the snap. They come after him. He gets off a high, wobbly end-over-end punt. And a good kick. Metcalf fair catches the ball back at about the 22, 23-yard line. A 43-yard punt by Pete Stoyanovich. Kosar is getting way too much time to throw. The coverage is soft on the corners. Consequently, the Browns are moving. They'll mark it at the 23-yard line. They're down to the 2-minute warning. The fans are up. The Dolphins lead 20-17, but don't go away. 3 receivers, 2 to the near side. In motion comes Metcalf to the near side of the field. Back to throw as Kosar has all day. Fires it across the middle. Wide open Vardell. 15, 10, 5. Down to the 3-yard line. Each club has 1 timeout remaining. 1:25 on the board. Vardell the only back. They set 2 receivers to the far side. Metcalf to the near side of the field. Now Metcalf goes in motion. Here's Kosar back to throw. He looks, he fires, a touchdown. Caught for the tight end, Mark Favero. Over can give him a 4-point lead, which the Dolphins will have to score a touchdown to get back into it. Snap set down, the kick is on its way. And it hit the upright, it's no good. Whoa, now that could prove to be significant. So Stover misses the extra point, and the Browns lead is 3 points, 23-20. Now Marino has to get something started here, something he has not been able to do with any great proficiency in the second half. He's got 1 timeout, 1 minute 18 seconds with which to move his football team, and there hasn't been anybody hardly at all running kickoffs back tonight. Both kickers have been kicking them out of sight. So the Browns fight back, and the Dolphins have to show their mettle now. They trail by 3, and Marino's got to make every play count. No room for any mistakes. Minute 15 seconds. Shotgun. Browns expecting the pass. All the receivers spread. From the Dolphins, 16. Snap. Back goes Marino to throw. He fires across the middle. It is caught. And up at the 34-yard line and down by 3 defenders goes the wide receiver, Mark Duper. 8 and 19 yards on the pickup. Tackled by Terry Taylor. Ball at the 35, 57 seconds. Here's Marino out of the shotgun, looks, fires across the middle, caught by Bobby Humphrey, shakes one, gets to the 45-yard line of the Dolphins. Clock moving with 45 seconds, tackled by Barry Wilburn. Another first check it, second down and a yard from the 45. 37 seconds, Marino from the gun, back he goes to throw. Across the middle, it is caught by Freddie Banks down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line.
Might be a late hit.
There's a flag down at the 35 back in Dolphins territory. Going to get roughing the passer call.
Oh, what a big call this is.
Against the Browns. A tackle on that last play made by Harlan Burnett, the nickelback. They'll tack this on top of the play, which gives the Dolphins a first down at the Browns' 19-yard line with 29 seconds on the board. They're certainly within Stoyanovic's field goal range. Very costly penalty against Pleasance. We'll see how costly it turns out to be. What the Dolphins can do to capitalize on it. Marino from the shotgun from the Browns' 19. The snap, back he goes, in the pocket, across the middle. Great catch at the 1-yard line. Did he get in for the touchdown? Down at the 1-yard line is Fred Banks, who's suddenly come up with two key big plays here. Vince Newsom beaten on the play. Dolphins quickly huddle up with 13 seconds to go. Flag goes down. Marino tries to get it into the ground, but he can't in time as the clock, I believe, had expired. No, it's offside.
Yeah, the clock, they never started the clock.
They never started the clock. And so somebody from the Browns, I believe, lined up offside.
Encroachment, 75, defense.
That stops the clock.
That stops the clock with 10 seconds to go. Called on Sangapulatelli.
So this is it right here.
10 seconds on the board. Dolphins have the football at the 1-foot line.
They have one timeout, right, Rick?
Yeah, one timeout remaining. All right, they bring him up. Page and Higgs are the backs. All the blockers up front. Give off to Higgs. He is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Oh.
He went over the top over left guard. So Higgs gets his second TD of the ball game.
Redemption, Rick, for Mark Higgs.
26-23. You talk about bringing a team back. In a minute and 11 seconds, and the Browns fans have to be stunned. So Higgs up over the top with 7 seconds to go. 27-23. And we have the Browns with one timeout remaining. And they have just 7 seconds showing on the clock. Marino to Banks, 2 passes for 40 yards. Here's Kosar from the gun. Back he goes to throw. Flag is down. Now he's going to have to run all over the field. Back at the 20. There's a clip. He's still running. Back at the 15. To the 20. He throws, and it is dropped by Bavaro after all of those antics down on the field, and the ball game ends on that note. Now we've got a flag down. 2 flags. I saw one clip on Marco Coleman. Let's see what referee John Greer calls.
Illegal forward pass on the offense. Last play of the game. The game is over.
Game is over. Illegal forward pass called on Kosar. He was all over the field. Probably crossed the line of scrimmage. So Shula has to be happy. He cannot be happy about the fact that his ball club blew a 17-point lead, but the ultimate idea of this or any game is to come back and win it, and that has to be the big story of this contest. The final score is 27-23 as the Dolphins make the greatest comeback that I can recall in their history.
Look at this.